Hi guys, this is Francine Nicole Araujo and today we are going to talk about the do's and don'ts when going to Japan. First, do learn some Japanese phrases. Of course, before going to Japan, you need to learn some phrases so that it would be easier to communicate with some Japanese locals. Japanese people do really appreciate if you know some Japanese phrases. The next one is do bow to them appropriately. Bowing in Japan is a sign of respect. Even before talking to a Japanese person, first you need to bow to them as a sign of respect. The third one is do be quiet in metro trains. Japan is known for having the best and fastest train in the world. When visiting Japan and you are going to use a metro train, be sure to be quiet as always because the Japanese people wants to be quiet when they are traveling to another places. Also, when you are on a metro train, you should not talk to your phone because it would disturb the other passengers. And the last one that you should do when you visit Japan, if you are going to visit a home in Japan, you should say Osama Shimasu because it means I am going to disturb you. Saying Osama Shimasu in a household means that the owner of the house must cook. The next one is the don'ts when you go to Japan. Don't use san after a child's name, because the word san is only used for your masters or other that may be superior to you. You should not do eye contact when you are talking to a Japanese person. It makes them uncomfortable, especially when you're talking to your boss or to other people that is older than you. And the last one is don't touch someone if you don't have their permissions. Japanese people are a really sensitive people because when you touch them, it makes them feel uncomfortable and it is also disrespecting, especially to women. That's all for the do's and don'ts when going to Japan. Next is Janeline Bernido who is going to tell us the culture of Japan.
Hello, this is the 5 unique cultural practices of people in Japan. First, the festive and celebratory Bonenkai parties. Bonenkai party means forget the year parties. It is a way for the Japanese people to leave behind their troubles from the current year and look optimistically towards a new one or new year. Almost every organization will host one, but there will also be private gatherings among friends and family. Various, various games and speeches are generally part of this Japanese tradition. Second, kampai, a reverent social convention. When you are when you are drinking with Japanese people, you'll hear the word kampai a lot. This is the same, similar to the English phrase cheers, which means dry battle or bottoms up. However, the drinking alcoholic drinks note that pouring yourself a drink is considered impolite. Another guest should do it for you, and you should do the same for them. Third, traditional tea ceremonies. In Japanese culture, tea ceremonies are a normal occurrence. This is the formal yet stylized. Tradition is taken seriously. Both his tradition have a strong impact on these ceremonies, and the event can be compared to a meditative experience. These ceremonies in Japan have a profound cultural significance, and those who are invited should consider themselves are honored. Third, the sacred practice of giving gifts. Gift giving is another Japanese practice that is deeply ingrained in the culture. When meeting with business associates or arriving or someone's home who has invited you, it is especially important to express your respect and gratitude by giving gift to them. Additionally, giving someone gifts in a series of four considered unlucky in Japan because the Japanese word for four is pronounced the same way of death. And fifth, public speaking. International visitors to Japan can find it strange to see people sleeping in places such as trains, park benches, and other similar locations. But don't worry about it. It is a normal occurrence. And this is known inimuri, which is means sleep while being alive. This is not only typical Japanese cultural practice, but it is also known as a symbol of someone who is working extremely long hours to contribute to a company's success, and therefore can keep their eyes open. And that's all. Thank you.